Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back. It is Tuesday, and we're going to start our Tuesday with a number talk. Our number talk for today is how many ways to make, and today our number is 26. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is make a visual representation of 26. So however you see this number, that's the way to make it, whatever comes to mind. Thank you, Ms. T. And friends, remember at home, you can pause the video to give yourself more time, draw it on a piece of paper, your thinking, write your thinking on a piece of paper, a whiteboard, or on your seesaw, whichever is best for you. All right, we'll start with Ms. T. Can you share your visual representation of 26?
Yeah, so I always think of tens and ones. So I have 2 10s and 6 1s.
Perfect. So 2 10s and 6 1s. And I love, can you tell me more about how you organize your ones?
Yeah, so I always count by fives because it's easier for me to remember and organize my thinking. So I did a row of 5 and then I had 1 left over.
Yeah, and that's how I do it too. And I know a lot of our friends have learned that in kindergarten. It's easier to group fives. So that's one of the first things that we learn. All right, where did my pen go? There it is. Okay. And then 6. So we have 2 10s, which makes 20, plus 6 1s, 26. Perfect. Thank you, Ms. T, for sharing your visual representation. All right, Ms. Hernandez, can you share your visual representation of 26?
So I also think of it as tens and ones, but I use a number bond to help me see that. So I have the 20 and then the 6 to make the 26.
Perfect. And we are always working with number bonds from the start of the year, and using those to connect what we do now is always very great to see how our thinking has grown, and also what tools we use to continue working. Thank you. And Miss Rosales, can you show us your visual representation of 26?
So I imagine 2 cartons of eggs, a dozen in each carton, and then 2 extra eggs.
All right. Our artist here is always thinking in terms of real world, right? So we have 12, a carton of eggs, and it has 12 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and that's a dozen, so 12 eggs. And then our second carton of eggs looks like a hot dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then next eggs, a dozen eggs, and then we have 2 little eggs left over. So you're already making a number sentence, which is our next task. I want you to think of a number sentence that makes 26. Remember, that means that our the right side of our equation, or the left side, needs to be equal to 26. So you can write a number sentence that's addition or subtraction, as long as the total or difference is 26. All right. I see Miss Rosales is ready, and I'm thinking maybe she used her visual representation to help her create her number sentence. Miss Rosales, can you share with us your number sentence?
Sure, I took exactly what you told me because I figured, hey, it's already done. Let's just,
Yeah.
12 plus 12 plus 2 is 26.
Perfect. So she had her dozen eggs plus another dozen eggs. Remember, we learned that a dozen, and I'm going to write it right here, dozen is another word for saying 12. So 12 plus 2 gave her a total of 26, right? Thank you, Ms. Rosales. All right, Ms. Hernandez, how did you create your number sentence?
So I went back to my number bond and I broke that 20 into 2 10s. So I did 10 plus 10 plus that 6 equals 26.
Perfect. So Ms. Hernandez decomposed her 20 one more time into 10 and 10, because she knows 2 10s make 20. So 10 plus 10, that's a double, makes 20. And then 20 plus 6 is 26. Perfect. Thank you, Ms. Hernandez. All right. And Ms. T, what number sentence did you come up with?
I did the same number bond as Miss Hernandez, but instead of breaking out the 20, I broke down the 6 to 3 and 3. And so I did 20 plus 3 equals 26, because we can decompose any part of our number.
You are so right. Yes. And I love how we use the same number bond just to do different decomposing. That's so great. So we have 20 plus 3 equals, let's see, so 3 plus 3 is 6, and 20 plus 6 is 26. Perfect, everyone. And did we want to challenge ourselves by doing a subtraction problem? So let's use our 26 and let's make a subtraction problem. Remember, the difference needs to be 26. And I'll call on 2 teachers since I don't have that much space, but 2 teachers. And if you are very, very excited and want to share your idea, give me a big thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, so that I know that you are so excited. I see Ms. Rosales, so I will give her one opportunity when you are ready, Ms. Rosales. And friends at home, think of how you can make your subtraction number sentence.
So I went ahead and used the number line since I'm very comfortable with it. And I knew that if I wanted to do a subtraction sentence, my number, my first number, which is my minuend, has to be a larger number. So I had to create that. So I decided to do a 10 hop plus a 1 more hop is going to give me 26, 36, and 1 more is 37. That was just a random number that I decided, 10 and 1 more. And so now I have to take this addition and convert it into a subtraction. So no longer am I adding. Now my start point is the 37. And I'm going to take 1 away, and I'm going to take 10. 37 minus 1 minus 10 is 26.
Perfect. And we were able to see her thinking and how she used addition to help create a subtraction problem. So she started at 37. So 37 is our minuend. So that's our total. That means it's the first number in our number sentence. And then she's subtracting, taking away. So we need to use that symbol that tells us that we are subtracting, our minus sign, minus 1. And that gave us 36 minus another 10, which gave us a difference of 26. Thank you, Ms. Rosales, for showing your thinking clearly and explaining your thinking to our friends at home. All right, does another teacher want to share? All right, Ms. Hernandez, what did you come up with for your subtraction sentence?
So again, I'm thinking of tens because tens are friendly numbers. So I thought of 26 and 10 more is 36 and 10 more is 46. But then I went backwards to show the subtraction. So now I have 46, take away 20 equals 26. And I got that because 46 minus 10 is 36, minus another 10 is 26. So that's how I did 46 minus 20 equals 26.
Awesome. I love how you showed your thinking so clearly. So we went from 46 and you decompose that 20 into 2 tens, just like you did before in your number bond for adding. So then you went 46 minus 10 is 36, minus another 10 is 26. So 46 minus 20 is a total or a difference of 26. Thank you. And remember, we can use subtraction and addition to show, to make 26. It's just a little different and how you create those numbers. Remember, when you subtract, you need to start with a bigger number to get 26. But when you make 26, you need to start with smaller numbers. So I love that we're using this opportunity, our warm up, to review adding and subtracting. Have a great day, everyone. If you came up with a different way to make 26, please take a picture, upload it to Seesaw so that we can see your thinking and we know exactly what you're doing. Have an amazing day. We'll see you again later. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.